The biggest misconception that people have about people living with mental illness is that the mentally ill are violent. They believe that a mental illness diagnosis and violence are connected, that all mentally ill people are violent and all violent people are mentally ill. This is not the truth. It's the furthest thing from reality. In reality, people that have a mental illness are 10 times more likely to be the victim of a violent crime than to perpetrate one. It's not to say that some mentally ill people aren't violent, but there's lots of members of our society that are also violent that have no history of mental illness. The other common stereotypes tie in as well. If people think that mentally ill people look a certain way, they act a certain way, they behave a certain way, they have certain likes or dislikes, that they're on disability, that they can't work. In reality, there's a lot of people that live well with mental illness. And society has a hard time wrapping their head around this. They have a hard time knowing how to treat somebody once they find out that they do have a mental illness. I'm a firm believer in that you should treat people with dignity and respect. You should like people for who they are. And if somebody happens to have a mental illness, that's just something that they're dealing with. You can still be their friend. You can still be their loved one. They're still a member of your community. And I think that that has an immense amount of value in helping society, as well as helping the person dealing with, the issues that they're dealing with.